New water cards. Let's go. We'll just kind of run through them real quick. I'm not gonna put some edits on it. I don't think. There's no way I'm just doing that shit. But I can kind of talk over them. So we have 5 new cards. The best one. We're just gonna get out of the way. The best one. There is a level 3, and it looks like an Atlantean. It's named a Mermail, and the card says it's treated as an Atlantean. I forgot what it's called. I'm so sorry. But I mean, I'm sure you guys look it up. You'll see it anywhere. There's a new fucking Mermail level 3 that reads, if it is sent to the graveyard to activate an effect of a water card, so we're talking discarded by Swap Frog, you can special summon a level 4 or lower Atlantean or Mermail from your deck. What the fuck? That is insane. We are no longer normal summon inhibited. I'm talking Teus, discard this Mermail, which is also searchable with Teus and searchable with Pike, and it says it's the card name in the text, in the effect it says this card's always treated as an Atlantean. You could probably send it with Prince as well. We are no longer normal summon inhibited. This is insane. This deck's about to pop off. You could go Swap Frog, special summon, discard the new Mermail, Chainlink 1 Mermail guy, summon Prince from deck, Chainlink 2 Swap Frog, dump Mage search the spell bring back Mage, make totally awesome, plus you have Prince on field, and then you just start playing, and you haven't even normal summoned, you haven't even gone Deep to Diva yet. Like, what is happening? Okay, and then the other effect of that guy is pretty neat. It's a good like utility effect. It's just on the field, discard a card, make like all waters you control, all sea serpents you control, something like that, all become level 7 to make rank 7 plays. And then yeah, it locks you into waters, but we don't care. This is good. We're happy being locked into waters. We don't need anything else but waters anymore. So speaking of rank 7s, there is a new rank 7. It's not crazy, but it's pretty good too. It's like Poseidra Xe. It's a Poseidra Xe. It's a rank 7, and it takes 3 materials, but you can use a Mermail Xe you control as the rank up for it. So you can just put it over a Gaios or something. And then the materials transfer over. But you can also make it like with that level 3 guy, because you can make all your babies level 7. So there's like a bunch of ways to use it. It's more of a going second card, but they have a card in their field. You can use the first card, the first effect, which reads, detach 2 materials from this card, and then target up to 3 cards your opponent controls. I think it's like put them back in the deck or put them back in their hand. Either way, you're doing that, and you also dump a water from your hand or deck to the graveyard. That's insane. That's just a fool's burial for waters. And then when the Xe summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can summon, I think it's exactly like 3 level 3 or lower Sea Serpent Aqua Fishes, something like that. So it has like floating capabilities. There's a lot more going on there that I mean, because you could really just like two level 7s. I don't know. There's a bunch you can do. There's a lot of body manipulation here. Like it's very Flamberge, very like Flamberge. So you send to the graveyard, you summon back three bodies. That's a thing. We'll want to consider that for the future. In other news, there's a level 3 Mermail. It's like called like Abyss Shine or something, and it's treated as like a Mermail, I think. It's searchable off of Teus. It's level 3, and its effect is something like you can tribute this card from your hand and then discard, and then like in like one other water, and then like either place or special a level 7 Sea Serpent Fish or Aqua from your deck. So you can add Teus, special Teus, you can add lead, special lead, add Megalo, special Megalo, Poseidra as well if you wanted to. Like, that is crazy. There's also that Whale Mermail. I don't know what he does, but now maybe we're interested in him. So that's pretty cool too. And then she has another effect where she's in the graveyard. You can banish her, discard a water, quick effect. You can banish her from the graveyard, discard a water, and then draw a card. So you can discard infantry, pop something, draw a card, discard dragoons, whatever. That's crazy. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. Our support is wild. And then we have a Link 3, like Neptibus, the Mermail King. It's something like that. It's fucking sick. Oh my god, Neptibus is getting the love he deserves. So he's a Link 3, 2400 attack, and he reads like, you can't target water monsters with card effects that he points to, which is awesome. That's fine. Like, we definitely like that. And then he also says that, what was it? Oh, if a water is sent to the graveyard to activate a card effect. So you're telling me that I can send, it's what it does is if a water is sent to the graveyard to activate a card effect, which means like it doesn't specify. So like droplet, you send for cost. You have now triggered his effect. You can then equip or add to your hand an Abyss equip spell from your fucking deck or graveyard. We can recycle our equips like nothing. And there's a new equip, but so you basically in the new equip is an equip that just says you activate it and then you can special a Mermail or a Lanian from your graveyard or hand. So it's just another free extender. We are not limited to fucking normal summons and the Coral Enemy. We don't have to play like this horrible way anymore. This deck's gonna be on fire. On water, bro. Okay, yeah, so that was retarded. Alright, so the equip spell, and then also the equip spell, you can banish it to recycle waters back into your deck, and it's just insane. And so what you can do is you can just play one or two of the Abyss scales, you play this extender, and then let's say you send a water card to activate droplet or whatever you trigger a water, or you trigger an effect by getting a water in your graveyard. On your opponent's turn, or on your turn, when you have this Link monster in your field, you can place an equip spell from your graveyard or field to him. So you can have like the Abyss Scale Mizuchi negate a spell, it goes to the graveyard, and then activate his effect and put the Abyss Scale back on him to negate another card. That is insane. And then it's like every turn he'll be re-equipping. So like the monster effect one, the spell negate one, I think we'll really want to be able to play now. Plus the extender is pretty crazy too. And I think that's about it. Yeah, there's the Xyz, there's the Link, there's the spell, and there's the two bodies. Yeah, honestly, that's all you needed. Like, this deck's insane. I have been playing with it. I don't even want to play, like this game's just like whatever to me now, because I'm just waiting for the Abyss set, because it's, oh my god, water's gonna be on top, dude. I'm gonna go so hard with this shit. I am just so excited, and I just cannot wait to play when that set comes out. I'm so happy blue is back, in terms of like ice barriers, because this deck is fun. But you know where it lies, dude. It's the Mermail Atlanteans are about to have a serious fucking comeback, and it's just gonna be insane. But yeah, so we're heading to locals today. I got ice barriers. I don't think much has changed. I just optimized a little bit. I'm looking for one more card. I'm looking for the ice barrier trap, because I want to play that general guy today, because I do see how he works as an extender. A lot of you guys are mentioning him. I do like it, because you can go like Revealer, discard Mage, and then like and then Revealer will summon Gorgeous, and then you can go like Chainlink 1 Gorgeous, Chainlink 2 Mage add General, and so then Chainlink resolves, Mage will add General, Gorgeous will special General effect on summon, add Medallion activate, add special speaker, and now you have all your bodies to do your thing, and you can make Lancia, and then you can make an enemy, and so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so playing with ice barriers, I want to play around more with it, but there was just one more optimized-ish version of the hand trap that I wanted to play before I lean more into like thrust and like power spells and board breaking and more engine. My engine's very limited right now, and I kind of liking it because I like being able to play the 15 hand traps. But yeah, so this might not change too much today. I'm also still just working on my technical play and just like trying to get better at not cheating with the deck. The last locals I went to against a Ritual Beast player, I cheated like 2 or 3 times, and oh man, that just grinds my gears, you know what I mean? Where, like, you go back to your footage and you're just like, what were you doing? Like, those are all illegal plays. How did you think you could do that? So yeah, today I want to not do that and do really well. So we'll see. I don't even know if there's gonna be people here today. So I don't even know if there's gonna be much of a video today. There might not be a video today. If there's not a video, I'll probably still post this just because I love talking about the new water cards. But yeah, I'm hoping there's some people. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, peace.
Live and in person. As much as I'm probably gonna regret it, I'll let you take lead.
That's wild. Good luck.
Yep, good luck, man.
I love creative. I want that to be watched it. Well, I can be this reaction videos, people watch the series. After rewatching it, I was like, man, I love it because of nostalgia, but taking out the nostalgia, I'm like, man, this isn't great. It's not bad,
See, I never. The last time I watched it, it was actually like a slight rewatch / finally watching all the way through, and I ended up really fucking liking it.
It wasn't like I didn't like
Actually,
it.
like this.
Yeah.
It'll summon itself in a token.
Yeah.
and I'll just synchro.
Yeah, ooh, those go hard.
Super hard, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go those go hard.
Pass.
Alright, draw, standby.
So twice per turn, we special summon a monster. I can special an ice barrier from my deck or graveyard, and then I can change that monster to defense mode.
Okay.
And then if you leave the field by my opponent's card, I can special a synchro monster, a synchro ice barrier from my extra deck, and it counts as a synchro summon.
Okay. So I don't have much to go with here, so we're going to start by setting a boy. And then we're just gonna have to attempt to go for the nuts. So we're gonna normal sage, and I guess I'll attempt to activate its effect to add a level 1 light tuner to the hand from the deck. Cool. So not that one, this one. Still use the Pokemon, so I'm gonna link away. I've been playing way too much Pokemon, so we're gonna link away for the boy.
Yeah, that's effect on summon.
Yeah.
Read some of the Pokemon trainer cards. Some of the Pokemon trainer cards are busted.
Dude, I know. It's ridiculous.
Does mean one was like draw 2 and add it, like man, imagine that hitting you.
You think it's busted until like you see how a lot of the decks work, and you're like, oh, I see why it's the way it is.
Yeah, we'll go with this.
Okay. And then I guess I'll attempt to steal your guy. Cool.
So I see one. Oh, yeah, I think it's owner's control goes to the graveyard. Yeah, owner's control.
Okay.
Elder's still like 15 or 16
It's at least down to 16.
Oh, 33. That's a
Which
big
is-
I mean,
one.
progress.
Okay, well, I'm
That's
glad
not a
I don't
good
have to
thing.
deal with
I mean,
it.
take like I
Battle
got,
phase?
like out the
Swing?
2 of you, you look
Mage
like
effect?
180 things up.
Yeah.
Adds a ice barrier from deck deck grave or banish to hand.
Yeah.
Then they went down to under
Yes, sir,
20.
yes, sir.
And then they've gone
Main
stable,
2?
like
Yep.
20, and then there's a bunch of people trying to undercut that as much as possible.
Your move.
And then if we look, when we were talking last, they were definitely fine.
Yeah, they were.
Stim man.
Which,
Yeah.
that price
Oh.
was enough to make me
Discard a card for cost.
Yeah.
Special ice barrier from the deck.
Oh,
Ice barrier tuner.
I've never, especially after the Ancient Gift
Man,
Forest
I thought I
thing,
just broke the Zia
I've
habit, and
never
I was gonna be so
losing
bad
any
at
of my old
Pokemon.
cards
Yeah.
again.
I'm gonna be
Always,
apologizing
if
to everyone. I'm like,
possible,
my bad, I played
multiple-
Yu-Gi-Oh this week.
George's effect. Effect to summon from hand or grave.
And I'm like, dude, Daylight's like, no, we go to that book. I'm like, dude, we just watched Elder go up to 20
This is what's
bucks.
so stupid about it. I will look through the same box hundreds of times. Nothing should have changed. And yeah, every time I find something that's relevant and or money, or both, every single time, it makes no sense. I'm like, okay, I've gone through it. There's no other good cards left. And then I take a look and I'm like, son of a bitch, this card's $5.
That's why I'm always sad every time I
It
go.
happens.
That's why I'm always sad.
Mage effect.
Yeah.
When Melissa was getting hyped. Yeah, I had a common vortex dragon laying around, and Tyler was like, "Oh, I need one." I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, $5. Why you give me $5? He's like, "It's $5 from this is common cards by $1."
There's so much with that, and it's just, and it's the thing. It's because I will check the price. I go, okay, that's cheap, and then like keep that in my mind, and then I'll never think of it again because I'm like, why would it go up?
Well,
There's no reason why this card.
That's why I've had seen on tiles like this big tub that he just sits on and everything. And I'm like, man, like actually sits on it. And I'm like, man. Yeah, David seems like no good, trust me. And I like to invest in my dude. Ancient Forest just went up like
Add.
18 bucks.
I control an ice barrier. I'm gonna special this. I control an ice barrier.
It's a little cushion. You could probably sit on
He has like a bunch of books and shit that he's frozen at. Like, I'm like, dude, he's like, I'm like, those cards. Like, no, I'm not gonna look up now. And I listened to a picture of the Ancient Gift Forest earlier. I'm like, dude, I'm like, this card was like 20 cents. I'm like,
Effect?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's kind of all
every
it
day,
is.
like.
Effect to mage. Should be behind.
Yeah.
Summon 3 tokens.
It's amazing
It
how
locks me
cards
into
like
water
that,
synchros
one
rest of the
person
turn.
just has to win with them, and then
Correct.
Synchro for 6. To Coral.
You have an opponent nowadays. I got it.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're good.
Prince Wax or Wax or this stuff? Yeah. Do you have anybody chance?
What?
Ritual Beast.
Forgot to bring it. Do you have that? Forgot to bring it.
No, I got
He's 33 right now.
Yeah, it's 33.
I can avoid TCB.
Big old boy.
Possible.
Which ones are you still looking for?
He needs pretty much all the main deck.
Yeah.
He has
Let's
a lot of the
go
extra, but he needs like all
effect.
the
Mhm.
I think I
I
have like
will
two.
discard Veiler for cost to target and destroy.
I'm pretty sure I have that. I have
your,
like two big
your
things
set.
at home. I have a bunch of like
Okay,
the like
that was a good
the
one.
ritual beast Tamer.
Um,
I've seen.
then I'll go Seeker effect. I can banish it, summon a level 1 token.
So most of them are just gonna be.
And I will synchro for 9
Oh,
They are.
I would also
Scary.
just wait for the builds of this weekend.
into Croc.
There's gonna be a lot.
Chain link 1 Croc to draw 3. Chain link 2 cold draw 1.
yeah.
Cover my draws.
Alright.
Well, yeah, but like,
Do your thing.
I'll make sure to lower it. Well, only time it matters is if it's random people trying to screw you over. For the homies, yeah, none of this matters. Y'all
Better
get
battle.
a free card.
Yeah.
So even though it's a cheap, even though it's like
35.
the cheaper power
Yeah.
dog process, I'm still mad about that just because I was looking at, I did that, you know, like TC play that, so you can see
And
that.
then 2 direct, 22 direct.
I mean, it's not bad, but I was looking at the old price, I'm like, man, that was a dollar at one point. Like,
Yeah, but then again,
It was dirt cheap.
Put you at 36, am I 8?
Cool.
Set 1. Patch play.
Alright, draw for turn. I wish I would have seen you last turn. I'm just gonna tribute all 3 of your boys away.
What? Oh
For
no!
Ra.
Okay. I will activate Toad effect.
Yeah.
Is this something in defense or attack
Yeah,
mode?
Defense is where I'll put it, yeah.
Yeah, Toad effect.
Yeah.
Adds a water back to my hand.
Yeah.
Just get spear moded, Dylan.
Yeah, he did. He just gets
I got
spear
spear mode like a maniac.
Yeah, we're here for the memes. We ain't here to win. We're here for the memes.
I'll grab Rand.
I wish I could do that part of it.
Continue, sir.
Your turn.
Okay.
As I've learned from the Yu-Gi-Oh show, someone wrong, you need to know if you're pissed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna, have that.
Someone
Stand by name.
that's
Does this have any attack points?
Nope.
Cool. Rand, discard a water to summon.
Yeah,
Summon a level 3 token.
yeah.
And synchro.
And then at the end of your turn, I know it just shifts back to my side of the field. It can't be targeted for an attack, and I think it can't be targeted with Vex, I think. Gonna have to double check on that one, but
I'm using Medallion to add Revealer.
yeah,
Normal.
yeah.
And then I'll go effect. I would discard a card for cost, but Revealer, my graveyard says I can discard herself for cost. 2 special Spirit from deck.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to see blue eyes.
Special general effect. Adds an Ice Barrier spell or trap.
Yeah, we here for the memes. We ain't here to win.
See, I like blue eyes, but I always fought the best of like the 3 like OG like ace monsters with red eyes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, fuck it. You can go first. Then.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 5. It usually prefers to go second if I don't break like a motherfucker. Hey, playable cards.
Let's go.
I might be able to do things next turn. Let's go.
Let's start with. That's an interesting hand.
That's what I'm saying.
There's thought I can put into this.
Yeah.
How thoughty do I want to be? Let's go. Discard to special.
Yeah.
Effect on summon to foolish.
Yeah.
Send mage.
Yeah.
Mage effect.
Yeah. Why can't I ever see my cool stuff right off the rip?
I think I'll go ahead and start the normal some Candlehawk. We'll get a 10-piece Candlehawk from back. He banishes a ritual beast from back.
Yeah, I'll grab Revealer.
Yeah.
Then I'll go Medallion. Effect to add.
Yeah. As much as I would like to say no.
I'll banish Laura.
Grab Speaker.
I've also been drinking the hell out of the alcohol ones.
Yeah.
I just tried the tea ones last night. Those were pretty good, but not as good as the normal ones.
Let's go. Normal.
Yeah.
And
You can cut, but I'll probably be going back in. If you still want to cut, it's up to you. Sure. I'll probably still be going back in.
Special?
Yeah.
Times this time. Okay, yeah.
effect.
Say that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, the statistics, unfortunately, are a lot different.
Not like that.
All I do is shuffle
Effect.
Mhm.
with average and draw titanium every single.
Activate all these.
Effect.
Yeah.
Why did you guys stop playing back
Targets
then?
2 monsters.
Plus, yeah, I like
Targets
the.
2 monsters. Don't push them back in the grave. Search for it.
Second one you were
And then we'll chain its second effect, which bounces that and special summons out. Ritual beast.
Special effect.
Yeah.
Payment
skin
and a ritual beast.
Normal to effect.
That's all, yeah, yeah, ritual beast, payment, spiritual beast. So, let's see, for the first effect, target these two. For the second, target.
It could have been a lot worse. Target kills two, it fills the top three. Oh,
Definitely not complaining about this.
This will go to grave.
Effect.
Yeah.
I would.
Because the one was
mentally
a grave.
Doesn't mean. I have a lot of better.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Cut from my draws. Go
Yeah.
4.
Indeed.
The combo next.
Especially after
game
skimming
wins.
any of the matches from today. I'm like, okay, this is stupid. Alright, so this style of Colossus order is about 6.
Alright, draw. Stand by.
Uh-huh.
Main.
Yep.
So we're just gonna start balls in the wall. Raigeki.
I mean, I just kind of have to toad that bit. Toad effect.
Yeah.
I will steal it, sir.
Yeah, you do you.
Yes, sir. And then toad effect.
Yeah.
Add mage.
Yeah, no, there's a nice ultra.
Mm.
Not sure if you could have made that.
So we're going to Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Yeah, it's all like one effect, right?
Yeah, so it's reveal.
The activation is all good. I'm just curious if there's like
So basically, it's reveal. Opponent randomly chooses a card from the hand. If it's not the danger, special summon the danger.
If it is him, you like pop a card?
If it is him, you pop a card.
When normal, it'll
Yeah, you
target
pop a
one
card, I
item
think is
quickly
his
as monsters
effect.
and
They all
first
do something different for this card.
Thank you.
So pick a card, any card.
do 1 through 5 and then reroll.
Send the monsters from extra.
Danger Nessie, that's actually like the hit I wanted to have.
That's pretty good.
So we are going to special and then draw and then Nessie effect.
And then I will chain Lancia.
Okay.
And so what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna summon General,
Okay.
and then since he'll be on the field before that effect resolves, this you'll have to deal with this guy.
With the fuck.
So this guy's a floodgate, and basically what he says is, if a monster, oh no, is it on field? On field. I'm sorry. Okay. When you activate a monster effect on field, you have to that effect is to resolve. So I'm not negating it. If that effect is not negated, you have to discard a card to resolve the effect. If you do not, it's negated.
That's fucking annoying. Okay, cool. So Danger Nessie goes off. I get to add a danger. Yeah, add a danger from my deck to my hand.
And that summon from deck is twice per turn. So I can do that one more time.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
So
So
the worst part is around like the holidays, it feels like money. So people
we're
will
gonna
just rip it
add
up,
danger from.
and they won't take it, but it'll be ripped apart, and then you'll
I
lose
need to
cards.
get rid of that.
No, that's I ordered it just torn apart.
You're on Regeki on the crack back.
Yeah, now I'm like,
Ordered them
fuck.
for-
Want to give that a cut scheme, my friend?
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna go ahead and reveal Thunderbird.
Sure.
Shuffle these boys on up. Boom. That's a little depressing of a hit, but it's a hit indeed. I like to have that extra chance. So Thunderbird, draw. Do we really want to balls of the wall that hard?
Oh, on resolution, Lancia effect.
Yes.
I will summon again.
Yes.
Because either
Let's summon Georges. Effect on summon.
How much you gonna hurt me now, man?
there might be some people that want the deck, and it's like, I get that, but also, I can't give you $400 you know what I mean?
Summon, and so while he's on the field, his effect reads that there's another Ice Bearer on the field as well as him, then you cannot activate monster effects in the graveyard. And then her effect reads, if I have another control another Ice Barrier, your opponent cannot tribute summon.
Okay.
And then the last thing here is on red. I would like to activate Crocosaurus effect.
Yeah.
I plan to discard one, two, discard 2 cards, start 1 card, you control, destroy it. Let's target your Bigfoot.
Okay.
And then one more thing on resolution.
Oh no.
Mage effect to search.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. And so you're gonna.
I have no more. So outside of his floodgate, you can activate monster effects in graveyard. And his effect were on-field monster effects must discard a card. I have no interactions that are current knowledge.
Okay, cool. So, man, I really hate to do this. We're gonna.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All good, sir.
1 and 2. Beautiful. Please be the nuts. It's not a nuts. How much am I crying?
When you're 10 cards deep, you're always crying. There's always one card in there.
We're crying even more than you could imagine.
We're just like, what, lose 3 vanillas?
We're just going to set that boy, and we're gonna do another Thunderbird.
Oh, it's not once per card?
They're not once per turn, once per card, nothing. Yeah, they are disgusting. So yeah, it's fun going on Master Duel, and they make Appaloosa turn 1, and I just danger, Appaloosa, danger, Appaloosa, danger. They get it down to like 500, and then they realize it's not a hard once per turn. So it goes to the grave, summon, draw.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
you're attacking me now?
So
Okay,
how do I want to go about
TJ, no problem.
this? 2, that's 33. So
He gains 500 attack and defense for every card in my hand.
Son of a bitch.
So he's 3.
Okay. That's fun.
No other attack stats are applying.
Cool. I guess we're going to Bigfoot again. Drawing the nuts.
Drawing the nut.
Like, let's say it's your turn, you drew it, you said it, you end your turn, now it's their turn, you can use it from your.
It's the Jet Dragon. That's even more fucking nuts because it's in the graveyard. Oh,
Let's go.
But I don't get graveyard effects actually, so you kind of fucking stop me.
You can kill him though, and then you're good.
Yes, I can. I just gotta think of how I
I can say
want to
set
do
during my
it.
turn.
I'm
You want,
saying
you can just say during your turn, you know, you can do, you can set it, you can just say you set it if you want, but you didn't know.
But I can't find
In
a
case you wanna use
specific
it, in case you wanna use it.
Okay, I guess so.
Okay, so you can do.
You wanna use it now, we'll just say you did it during your turn.
Okay, sure. I'll go ahead and activate the quick play.
Just go for the fucking home run.
You know this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hurt you really bad.
Basically, it says the next battle or effect damage.
Yeah,
I take it will
I'm
become
willing to
0.
discard it.
And it says I
1,
can
2,
also
3, 4.
use it.
Yeah, I have to discard.
Well, that doesn't
Okay.
apply to what I'm trying to do.
So we are going to.
The first one.
Where's the deck head? There's the deck head. Alright, so we're going to exceed into number 97.
Okay.
Anything I'm summoning? I'll get to detach a material, reveal 2 numbered dragon monsters with different names, special summon one of them, attach the other one.
That is good. You have to discard a card to resolve the effect.
Indeed. So we are going to pitch a Blue Eyes.
I couldn't think of better use for those vanilla
I
cards.
swear to God. So we're gonna do that, and then now we're going to reveal number 100, and we're going to reveal. Where's the other one? Number C107. And then I'm going to summon 100 and attach C107.
Okay.
And he will gain 1,000 attack and defense to try and attack the bulk seas monsters currently on the field. When I decide to activate his effects. But I've got one more step to do, so I don't completely drain my hand.
Which is big.
There's a vanilla trading deck that's funny.
Oh, okay.
So nothing on summon?
Now you're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna pot my first. Anything on my pot?
No, no,
Fuck
no.
yes. That's what we like to see.
Dude, I
So
love
we're
that
going to
card.
One.
We're
We're gonna take a Ghost Ray.
Oh, you target.
Three,
Yeah, you resolve your targeting first.
3,
It's insane. Like,
4, and 5. Because I need a poison there. So there's my target.
I'm gonna chain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna target your jet.
Go target the jet.
Yeah, so if I go resolve,
Yep, that's depressing. So what's
it banishes the summon. And if it leaves the field, I can send a card you control the graveyard.
Okay, well it looks like I have no choice but to gut my hand then, so I'm gonna pitch my Veiler to activate the effect of number 100. And he's now at 9. That's fucking depressing. Alright, well I guess battle phase, and I'm just gonna tickle you for 1,000 into this boy.
Uh-huh.
And main 2.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Stand by main.
yeah. 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 Yep.
Do you want me to turn my cards to attack mode, or just want to just settle it there?
I mean, yeah, dude. For video's sake,
Yeah.
let you have the animation. GG's. GG's. Yeah.
I'm gonna go first.
normal something. It's special.
Good luck. Stand by me. Normal. Effect pitch mage for cost.
Yep. Like bam. Like bam. He's not the one with turn. He brings it from the deck.
Don't you wish that deck would you would say no?
Ever was a thing?
You know why you say no?
Why?
Means your thing goes up.
I'm talking about a thing.
like a peer deck.
It's a good thing, but people know what it does.
It's not one per turn.
Special? Effect. Yeah. Special? Effect. That's no.
I can understand why main deck in it. I go along. You know me.
Go.
I'm just telling the truth.
Special? Effect?
He's like, let me think it quick. I'm just a normal man here, spectating it all.
Effect?
Yeah,
Merely a mortal man.
I have done nothing.
Is that 3 or no? Is it from
It gets bumped up for every token I summon.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh.
Wow. That's why he's been.
Banish for a token?
That's why he's been.
Wow.
It's a crazy card. It's medical.
Yes.
He still plays that. Yeah. You leave over that. Like, why?
Dude, that was real.
1, 2.
See, he's been playing Edison so much, he hasn't touched his
This deck was built last night.
Go, man.
Eight
Go.
and an
Oh,
18, how much would that be?
It's that easy.
Stand by me.
Never fun.
Normal pass goes to special hand. Maritz's pass list. Specials of Maritz's.
Alright.
Oh, how much that?
turn draw?
We take effect the foolish one.
Okay, so you can kind of
Oh, that sucks. That's good. Cards in hand?
If you got it, you got it, bro. You got to call by.
Chain.
You got the
Okay. Okay. What if you could cross out? Actually.
Stand by.
Yep.
Yeah, I still was the way most.
Those are really
Normal.
Those are really
Effect is good.
Like, you shouldn't be still playing.
Honestly, you know the only reason I'm playing this is I think it's a rare one from you.
I keep accidentally having
Because I like, because I'm normal, I could have special something frog.
So, did you bounce it back before you normal it?
No, because I tried to bait out something.
You
So,
did.
yeah, so that's what I did.
Bounce it.
On res.
Resummon is just affecting you.
Because there's already out 2 meters.
Let's go.
They're both on the same. No, wait, yeah, you.
I'm almost certain you could just.
That was on you.
Swap.
So I'm normal, boom,
Yeah. Anyway,
could
okay.
bounce, and then I can special.
Unless I've never.
Cut the croc?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Right here.
I'll go ahead and lay this fire face down, and then I'll end my timer.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a hard one. The way you do is you use its effect to insert a monster for cost. Back to hand. And it says you can normal summon a frog. Oh, it's definitely true. I didn't read that. But either way, you can.
Yep.
Back.
Yeah.
So you can return for cost.
Yeah. Oh, he's insane.
Really, I was gonna be drawing off.
That'd be nutty.
I was
He
fine with
doesn't have to return himself. He can
Draw?
return anything.
That's why I switched.
So Edison, you put Monarch.
Because I had.
But I'm still in the,
Okay.
yeah, I was,
It's pretty odd.
And you just left your board open. So I mean, did you have another hand check besides the axe?
no, that's all I said.
Then I would've-
Yeah.
So drop it. Yes, sir.
See, same, but only when they're working.
You know, I got you both common.
Drop it.
Yep.
Stand by.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Or red skull.
No.
No, all good. Yep.
You got super passive? I'm playing Adrian.
Yep.
Seahorse right now. Do you have a common seahorse in there? No? Joe was talking about possibly picking it up. You're the only character that I know.
It's a little different. Leave it there.
Yep.
Top 64 breaking in and ready? 30 Queen's Good Snake Up.
Okay.
13 Templar. 9 King's 50 Bow. 3 Runic. 2 Gimmick Puppet. 2 Ritual Beast. 1 Tier. 1 Branded. 1 Fire King Snake Eyes. 1 Queen's with Memento. And 1 Lab.
Oh.
What was that top, what?
64
How many of those just disappeared immediately? Once,
Probably all the 1-ups. And then half the King's Good Snake Eyes probably.
Got it, you got it.
So the seahorse?
Yeah. Yeah. Give Adrian super. You know what's funny? That Adrian is Starlight. The seahorse.
Start a Dark World monster, and then
Just pull down more droplets.
Dark World gain attack equal to level 50 start.
Battle is so dense. Maybe we can hide
Ring.
Oh, my heart drop.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're saying
Okay.
You can chain the trap instead.
Yeah, because when the guy came from.
That's cool.
Want to read this to me?
No, 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 you're good.
I don't know how that's even possible.
We have chains.
we shuffled it and cut, so I do not know how. Another foot. So if I do that, can I stop? Yeah.
Well, I don't get to.
You got super.
This card is something you can send. Oh, you have it.
Yep. Re-swap.
Okay, now that all together, would that be game?
In the battle?
And this one would be game?
Princess? Yep.
Okay.
Cool. In the battle.
Still in the battle.
That shit's so cheesy, bro.
It's a little cheesy.
That's cheesy. I'm salty. I'm fucking salty. If it wasn't you, I'm salty. I'm so pissed right now. Brother.
Okay,
other than shit you can
okay.
do.
This game is going to round.
We still can't get
I know, it's kind of disgusting.
And we shuffled. That's the crazy part.
Your hand
I
literally
think I'll
says
go
anyway.
first again. Okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna bash me face down. Are you gonna bash me with the face down?
Special.
Yep.
Have fun.
Yep. That's what
Oh, he gonna keep it.
you want to keep. You want to
He
keep my
good.
as the one card. That's kind of valid. Keep it as a one card. Snap back.
You know about that Stony fish stacking?
Oh, that's more action.
In the main.
Mm-hmm.
In fish. Yep. Dot.
Alrighty. Stand by me.
Monday, Thursday, Saturday.
Activate medallion?
Oh, he gave. I wish you said 3, by the way. I saw you said 3 and got really happy. Monday's my favorite this summer.
A lot of people coming back again.
Yeah. No. After a 14-round tournament with a fight back, what does spring do? When I do so much stuff. Oh, cool. Name? No, we'll pass this card. Say something. Okay.
Normal. Special effect.
Dude,
Sure.
I'm so salty.
Let's see how far this
I'll go
goes.
ahead and play this card face down.
Oh, yeah.
And this card.
No cleaner so far.
You only have a spray.
Yep, only.
I'll activate.
Yeah.
Oh, and this card face down.
Yes, sir.
That's
What the fuck is
And I'll
this?
go ahead and.
1,000.
Yeah, I'll go ahead
You didn't
and
rip
roll
up Beaver.
something.
Get him out.
What is it?
1,400. Take that.
What is he stopping me from?
When I control another ice barrier, so she says you can't tribute when I control an ice barrier. He says any spell and traps. Oh, and this isn't. This is just if I control him. Spell and traps sent from the field to your opponent's graveyard or banished instead.
Yeah. I know what it is, but still.
Let's
We
go.
got another evenly, bro. Like this is ridiculous.
Just playing with his food.
Well, I gotta go.
Wait, does it bounce back to life?
Oh, it's a drop rare.
So it's staying.
Anyways, normal
stays
stays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we only do 2 fucking evenings.
Okay.
3.
Oh, I drew all 3 in my first hand.
Revealer.
My hand is
Discard for cost.
double pass with Lieutenant. And now mysterious piece of card cards.
Do chain link.
Oh, you're good.
Dash up.
I think we'll just do 1, 2.
I had an Emperor too.
And what does he stop? He's like graveyard.
Oh yeah, so you have a monster X in the graveyard.
Fucked up, man.
You didn't like
And
the
yeah,
people
so
you-
1, 2.
I might as well put this in also.
Okay, then we showed me his hand of 3 purple cards and 3 engine beats.
The only shiny purple cards in my deck.
Or chain 3 out. Play that.
That's why I was like, is that the judgment card? And then I top deck.
Wait, judgment or judgment?
Well, no. No, because 6 cards
We
is
have
30
three of them.
evenly.
Chain?
6 cards is 30 evenly.
Yeah, exactly. That's like
Okay,
most decks don't have 3.
Just discard it. Draw.
That's why I was like, that's why I was like,
Oh, that would have been crazy.
Yeah,
Because I would have got
I
kicked,
would-
because I had told, that's what I wanted, and then judgment, that's exactly, it still would have went off.
Yeah,
That shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's good.
it's ridiculous. You were gaming.
The only way I was gonna be able to go against that if I had.
If you saw carrot too.
Carrot, yeah.
Okay.
But I was thinking,
Maple
green
search.
What's my second? Let's go red. That was the correct call, was red.
I mean, red is correct 90% of the time.
Sometimes when your opponent has 3 evenly matches, it's
I just opened foot evenly in one card combo.
Viewer?
Just that easy, folks.
What are those triple evenly Ash, Ghost Ogre, and then one card combo?
George.
I
Rizzo.
If you like that.
Would you,
That's how I used to play them.
So basically what you did is exactly how all my negotiating teams used to go. I doubled usually people more than anything.
Is that their tax
But
stats?
the only thing I was doing as consistently as double to
Except for this
people
one.
was doing the full roll checkout.
Hey, Dale, play this deck with cheap.
Hmm.
That's all common. Besides styles.
So try out the different ones.
Yes, I know he's pumped up.
Shout out to better watch.
I wouldn't say that.
I would just throw
The triple even that.
Yeah, evenly is the
Yeah, I
best
beat you
card.
game one without even.
You know what?
Beat you game one without even.
That was
No, that was a main deck Ghost Ogre. That should
Try
be a
to
main
decide
deck.
which one.
Crazy.
I'm gonna play this card. Okay?
I didn't have to.
Okay.
No, no, you could have said more. Evenly was.
What is that?
No, I think the basic.
You're talking about the stun disc and all that shit, right?
Chain?
No,
This one's per turn.
It's activate once per turn.
Oh, okay.
like the caddy, not that bad, you draw, but it's the penny.
Yeah, that's good.
They don't do shit.
What about the list that one?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, Tim, play that list. Something similar to that. Fantastic.
Okay.
But anything again?
No, that's bad.
So,
I play TPS. So this here, this sounds stupid. I see what's called.
What's
Pack. I'll win before.
I hate that. I prefer
This answer.
Special? Yep.
It does.
Anytime that card is good, that card is awesome.
This helps, like SP,
Yeah, because they can link on your turn too.
yeah, SP, and then too, with the target,
You take You don't have to mark it.
This one.
You can claim, you know,
And
like.
then-
I take 2,000.
Yeah.
Correct.
If you're able to end the game, you're on like.
Not ending the game.
I know, single. It's way too much.
I'll go effect.
Yep. Effect. They just get banished, right? Or do they go to?
Yours gets your stay banished.
I'll go ahead and activate.
Activate?
Yep.
This is the bad one that's out now.
Deal with that. Then.
And it works with it.
Okay.
So why
it says spell slash.
It will after this other dumb
Four
problem.
monsters. I can destroy one. Crystal base card.
100%, that's their goal.
Enter battle.
That's good. What are you talking about?
This is a game? No, it's not. You're at 8, right?
Oh, never mind.
He can't attack.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Like it being a secret story, it being an accessible content, that's really cool.
And then
So this just goes.
you're at 13 by 6. Through D-barrier.
D-Barrier don't stop you, it just stops like maybe like 3 cards.
It stops the draw 4 combo.
It's hard to move apparently.
2.
He also opened up double.
Double cross out. Although one of them did not matter.
That's crazy.
So when they quit, I had no clue.
I beat Dale because I have triple evil.
Okay.
Stand by men. Activate.
Two cards in the hand.
And then I'll go.
Regular play set. Two.
Okay, I have nothing.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Alright.
We got the gold, we got the Phoenix. Oh, this is awesome stuff. Yeah, a little look at your hand.
You don't do this? You don't like this?
Let's. I don't know, dude. I'm a chain. Okay.
I do that first.
Oh no! Alright, cool, man. Good luck.
Alright, guys.
See you.
Stand by me.
Yep.
Normal summon.
Sure. I've actually never played against this deck before.
Tempt effect is gonna expel. Expel.
No, that's
Oh, they
That sounds really good. I don't know, impermanent.
Okay. Tempt effect, I can banish a water to special.
Yeah.
It's more of a vlog post.
Tempt effect, I'm gonna milk the top 3 for every Moretz card. I'm gonna burn you for 200 damage.
Whoa.
Thank you so much. All right, next time, Bill.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
I believe it's top 3, right? Yeah. Oh no, it's only one. Cause I have control 1. So let's just one. I burn you for 200. Got it. Badass. Yeah, we doing things. Attempt effect. Right.
Yeah, that's good.
That dude.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
That's a very good one.
Yeah. Thanks. This dude, he's not even
Man, I don't know who the fuck that is.
like, I'm not a great player. He's not good.
So.
Well, that's the beauty of that location is you're gonna get some of the worst players imaginable, and then every so often there's just people that have won worlds, and it's like, what? What do you mean you can beat my Ash Plus?
Okay.
There's other people just going up the price.
Of an enemy?
It's a very interesting dynamic. That's why I do like it.
It's cool.
It is
Sure.
very unique.
Carry the field spell. I know this card's important.
Gonzalez brothers.
Yeah.
Regular.
Well, to be fair, they've worked their way up. Like there was a lot of because like I don't know how often it shows up anymore, but like Dominic Couch was over there.
What?
And
How many attack points are this card? 8.
but there was like several.
1,000.
He was
Okay.
The blessing.
The blessing.
I'll go and tempt it and I'll attack that card. Crystal Beast
On resolution?
And he has a horrible game.
Okay. So
I
you
know
think
he's won
that's
a
what-
lot of fucking money.
So I think he probably quickly lost it. So Homie has done a lot of that shit. Where it's not a good thing.
And then I think I'll go ahead and
for a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I want to say directly was because
yes, I think
I think I just.
I could be wrong. Or it was because
To do what?
It's gonna special summon
Yes, I think I'll
Moretz
go
monster
ahead
from my
and-
graveyard equal to up to level
I don't even know if it's ever game.
Okay.
And then I'm
I
locking
think
it.
it was Joel.
That card's
I
good.
thought they were going to end my turn.
It's not.
I just make sure there's no.
But it just doesn't make any sense.
I thought he was pretty good too.
Well, that was the thing. Like
Okay.
he was relatively chill too. Like he at least seemed down to learn. So if you ever saw anything that surprised him, he would take a step in and be like, "What's going on?" Like and learn about it. Whereas a lot of pro, like, I don't think they count as pros, but better players, a lot of them will just brush it
I
off.
think I'll trade it.
And I'm in the boat of I don't want to learn about shit until it's in front of me because it doesn't, one, it won't stick. So it's pointless. Right. And two, I don't. It ain't real till it's real.
Right.
If I haven't lost to it, it ain't a deck. And that's my scope. Because it's just like I'm not putting in all that effort. Not about that life. But I don't know. There's been some pretty
Oh, I see.
well-accomplished players. And same with how their Edison scene is developing too.
Dude, yeah.
There's a lot of like really solid.
I'm gonna travel in to to go for the event.
Yes.
Pass.
That is how.
I messed up.
Well, because it's
But we-
like 2,000
Okay, so
plus views the first day of dropping a video about it. That's impressive. That's like because they got a snack phase there. Like he's got a pretty popular channel for Edison stuff.
Stand by me.
He's their judge, I think. So I don't know
But
if
no.
he just lives in Chicago or if it's a bit of a drive for him. I don't know exactly. Maybe it's just once a month he just flies out or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what their approach is.
Reveal it?
He has a good amount of brand recognition and has brought a lot of attention, which is good.
Normal.
Because that's why I put that binder together. I move so much
Wait,
in,
it's
so
pretty much
good,
an impermanent,
so many
and then
keepers and
monster
so many
extra
characters,
permanent, you
so
can get
many
effective.
others.
It's a thing now.
Yeah.
Edison is a thing.
It's hype. I get it. Like, it's a lot of fun. I get it.
Is it on some effects on his turn? Controlling 2 or higher. Is it monsters you currently control are affected by card effects? Till the end of his turn. Controlling 3 or higher monsters.
And this card spell and trap zone, by
Unaffected by your
just
opponent's
putting
card
this card
effects.
in the graveyard to activate it.
And this says.
What?
No.
Declares an attack.
No.
I'll let me do
Your
that.
hand to the graveyard.
Hey, I messed this up. This should have been a lot better.
Can
Card- you have 2 cards in hand?
2 cards in hand, both
the
unknown.
monsters I need to put in the spell and
Not by
trap
monsters.
zone.
Put that
Put it in the
battle.
graveyard instead.
No, not in the. Not
you
that
don't-
monster, I'm talking about-
Mage resolve? Or
Both
activate?
activated, I put it in the
Summon?
graveyard, and I put it
I have 2 cards in
in
hand.
this card's place.
Both unknown.
So basically, if you already had the other 4 set, like, so let's say this is our game board, right? And this is our 1 open slot. If you activate it here and we don't have open, I don't think you get to. Let's see if that's required.
Grab general?
Yeah.
Effect.
Yeah. I had to think about what that one did for a second.
So I don't, if you don't have the space, you might.
Activate?
Yeah.
That is my guess.
Okay,
What you currently already have yourself.
I wish you was messed up against me.
okay.
Special?
So, to make up for this, cause I technically already
Effect? Yeah.
activated this, so,
It's okay. You would just shuffle it back if you wanna correct it, and if it's too late, it's just accept it.
okay, so,
During your main phase.
so what do you mean by shuffling that?
So if you've activated that card, and then grab the search target, and then tried to put one there.
Okay.
Target
Search
mage?
target, and you would put back
Yeah.
the one that you tried to put in your spell.
Whatever it can be.
Shuffle it up and put that in.
Okay, because it's already his turn,
Then it would just be accepted.
Okay.
Effect?
It's all good.
Okay.
So you just know for the future.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, that has a effect.
On field, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you can go ahead and do it.
Let's go. Effect? Discard? Target? Oh.
That's the only reason I like that.
Everything is like, everything.
Go past it.
I'll choose this.
Do something. When I was consistently like that, I would get home at 1. So you were just very patient for that. So I get home for 5 hours.
I like I drew into it.
Good enough. Go to the gym. Do it again. I was insane.
This work, it's my turn. Yes, yeah.
Special?
Yeah.
Effect coral.
Then, yeah.
Special? Effect.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
I played that.
My first offense.
Jinto.
It won't be a game because someone overextended my back. Heavy storm in his own field, pop my 2 dead back row, and it triggers it. He tried to log you in the game. I'm like, I don't think he can. So I'll judge over. Yeah, no, I thought to stop there. Oh, cool. Summon, how do you log in? Kind of like summon alias, fake layout.
No, I will not set it. Just destroy it.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, you check. So.
Good shit.
Synchro.
Cool thing about the format now is like you can't overskin this time, but you gotta have so much time.
So I can go ahead and choose
No.
what card.
You go crazy, but not.
Activate Donna.
Yeah.
Target your link.
Yep.
Put it back.
Yep, yep.
Like obviously there's still like pros and cons to actually do it.
Okay.
You got three hand trying to or even like a low or high impact or something.
Speaker?
Yep.
Yeah, that one's always my favorite.
Effect. I drop 2.
I can
They guys go crazy.
Yes.
All fast going on the field.
See, I was never about that life. I get punished so much. Although now I've been tempted to start going back to this point.
Wait, did you normal summon this card?
No, it's special summon from this effect.
Okay, what is this card?
If it were to be discarded, I get special summon a danger from the check defense.
Oh.
So, yeah, all of the first effects are the same thing. You have to reveal it, and your opponent chooses a card to discard.
Okay.
Special summon a draw, and then all the effects differ. The second the discard.
Enter battle phase.
Yeah.
There's expensive ones.
I'll go 33 over your 25.
Yeah.
I'll activate certain
2 to your token.
Yep.
And then 32 to the face.
Yep, yep.
Main 2. Pass. Go. Yep.
Stand by me.
Yep. Yeah.
It's hard.
Your special summon
And there's a
monster.
lot of overlap.
Okay,
That's been my problem. I still haven't figured out
that's
what
actually
that
a
got.
third effect, I believe. I think so.
There's too many options. Y'all do different things. A lot of them is I don't want to.
That game's,
chain Nancy on some?
Or
one more sub.
That's a good ash. Yes, resolve your effect. Yeah, because then I get my general out, and then you have to.
So I have to do
Sorry,
it.
you, yeah, or sorry,
That's
sorry,
it.
you.
Because you're about to do it. It's effective.
I don't know.
Yes.
One
Just like how this is like rainbow, but
Effect lights you?
Yeah.
It's a really good.
rain, so.
I get it. I get why.
But yeah, after that,
I get why it's fucking chill.
I will go.
What does this card do?
All things game around.
Oh, this is a field spell card.
So it's only this card that gains 3. So it's a
That's messed up. Yeah. I just go against the dude who won last tournament getting stream wrap first round.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to first.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I have not been actively looking. I just know I have it all at home.
Stand by me.
So I have
Yep.
been doing my
Normal pass plus effect is gonna special Maritzas from the hand.
No, 100%. We'll find you.
Oh yeah.
Rainbow over dragon.
Effect is gonna add a spell.
Yeah. Alright, now I'll see how that affects you.
Well, I guess I'll. Can't really do anything afterwards.
That's fine.
Okay,
Activate that special.
you and your turn.
You did alright today.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the best I've done.
Nice.
Time's effect.
Yep.
I got stuff in deck boxes.
That's,
wonder
that's
what I'll
what I'm
get.
trying to get away from Shizmar.
We'll go 1 target drive, 2 target passes.
Can we die?
Yeah, it's one. I wish that card wasn't one person.
Okay.
That card would be broken if it wasn't one person.
It is broken. This is broken naturally, honestly.
Honestly.
This one.
7.
Yep. Drop it.
Yeah.
Did you special something that?
Did I get a?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dude, this is the first time I actually placed.
Brand, put your water some.
Yeah.
Anything here?
Yeah. I think we're
Yeah. Like, so it's gonna get better with
Fucked
the
up.
next.
I can't let you just make a land here for free. That card's broken. That card's crazy.
Damn it. I'm getting worked by that card today, honestly.
That's like the one card I'm scared of.
Yeah.
When I built that deck.
It's so tough.
Card 3.
Just out of spite.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh, you just got a revealer for it.
Rip, dude.
That's tough.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yes. I have a lot of fortresses. Underwhelming amount.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't have a lot of gear frames?
I have a very small amount of gears. I believe I have the ones that
Can I
came
activate
in
this
the
card quicker?
most recent Machina structure deck.
dude, I don't know.
Like, I think
Card in hand?
Like in response to your card's effect?
I got a
Dirty amount of cards.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
a lot of cards.
Okay, so
Apparently I moved all those.
I'll go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's why I was get rid of it.
that.
Wait a minute. Quick fix says you contribute to fusion on that card shuffle on the deck. Now, does that, can that still work even if it's still on the turn with summon?
And it's probably like a good way to like adjust to the
Yeah, because activate grab code, double targeted, response to get activated, attributed, shuffle everything.
Yep.
Okay, so this goes to my,
Okay, that's a special one.
so this goes to my graveyard.
You take effect.
And then,
Shuffle everything. On the field.
Manner effect this one.
Next one.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got my own toad.
I know. I know.
Heck yeah.
straw phase,
What do I do?
standby phase, main phase.
That's one spectator.
Yeah.
Air spell. Is the token just 0/0?
Yes.
And then what's the difference?
25.
And I think this is how it works.
Anything else?
No.
So I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and special summon Rainbow Dragon.
That's the beauty of it.
Okay, I can read it to you if you want. Okay, so it says, cannot be normal summon, summon, must be chef summon from your hand by
put the
having
water tower.
7 crystal responses
So anyway,
on my feet.
No, dude, that's disgusting.
We getting there, maybe.
So,
Yeah.
since I have 7 different crystal beast monsters in my
Mhm.
graveyard with different
Yeah.
names, I figured that's how that works. I think that's how that works. Let me just make sure right quick.
I don't think I can carry this one.
No,
You have one card in hand?
I have one card in hand.
I'll go battle.
Huh?
I'll take over.
Yep. Yep.
Main phase 2.
Yep.
Set one and then jump the next.
Jump.
And then this is a spell check. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay. What's the one card?
It was this.
Oh.
I drew this for turn.
Oh.
My thought was like I could go like chains. Did you have interruptions in your hand? Okay, yeah. There's no way. Because I was like, I mean, I can go like chains, and I can go like summon revealer, summon mage, and then like link off mage and the token into an enemy, and then go like mage, search, general, summon Georges, and then.
Could you have linked the token and the?
Yeah, you can link the token.
Yeah, so what I thought you were gonna do was because you did not have that impermanent hand, so I thought you were gonna as soon as I debuff you, you're gonna link this to an enemy, try to summon back reveal it, and then play off of that.
I can summon back revealer with an enemy. She's too big.
Oh, she's too big. Oh,
My turn to go first.
Yeah.
Good luck.
You too, man.
This one.
Alrighty. Stand by man.
Not even that, just let me skim it first. Might get a higher price, I could also clear that.
Effect cost. Chain.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Is it? What do we do?
Pop addiction. This is my foot pop.
Let's go. Effect.
Yeah.
Effect.
Yeah.
Maybe one price card.
It was DJ.
Then yes, I have those. That checks out.
It finally hit.
That checks out.
It finally happened.
That's how I draw with that deck every time. Every single
Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have
Effect.
multi friend. First of
Do your combo. Do your.
Yep.
What's that?
Not that much. Just looking at all these cards you're doing now.
Slowly, I'm putting them away.
This is Saturday, so I want to see if somebody that has a lot of
I guess I should be afraid of lightning storm.
I need storm is a card. But also, if I remove that card, you just summon back stuff, so it doesn't matter.
I'd say somebody has that last floor, somebody's gonna have it.
I'll say that where I got the one you got was from TGS. But that was for their Edison stuff. So my guess is that
Is
they're
it
different.
fusion summon a monster?
Okay.
1, 2.
It's possible. But I also think they're
Summon Dark Overlord.
So, more than likely, that's a good place to look just because people track that.
I might be bullet, but keep it like that, just like with the increase in like the elders and all that.
Well, I was talking like if you can find it in person,
Pass.
it's cheaper.
Yeah, I was talking like.
Stay my main.
Like, this Kyle was like, oh.
Normal summon.
Like,
Active
going
different.
out here this year.
Special one.
I was like, I was not planning to use, like, I was not planning on Elder, my set size was like, special rates to be, you know, 15, 20 bucks.
Card in hand?
Like, when I said that money, son, I was like, oh, Elder fucked up, like, maybe 8, 10 bucks.
Yeah.
Like, something like that.
It's all.
I did not expect,
Using your
like, 'cause I was
monsters
paying that price, thing basically like the jump.
Okay.
I did not expect, you know, 10 times up.
So usually,
Special summon.
So you can use
there's patterns to most
Yeah.
of the price ranges.
The special summon the Underworld Goddess.
Most things
Okay.
double or quadruple.
Oh,
And usually what happens is they will quadruple and then
I
fall.
don't know where your
Usually.
character is.
That's
I'll take
what
what
I
you
did. I was
did.
like, worst case, I'll have you an Elder, and then I was like, oh, this is
But
not.
so,
Okay,
if it's a
let me
real,
read this one.
like actual height,
no effect.
then it'll
Lancey effect.
Yeah.
that's the problem.
He's like, oh, this thing just double and triple. This, like,
Well, because also like you gotta think of like initial specs. So it was literally
Okay.
about. Then it went to like 5. Then I was at like 20. Right? And it has fluctuated between that 20. 10's pretty still ridiculous, but reasonable for it.
I'll attack with me.
Or which one do you want to dive into?
For the special.
Or are you just still looking for results?
Okay,
Lancey.
I think that
I feel
goes
that.
through, okay, I'm thinking.
Did you use me?
it's not how you go back.
Luckily I have this one.
Effect.
That's what
Yeah.
they do though. And then they pretend that they're the hero.
Wait, I need to,
later,
get one
and they
of
just
those.
randomly shoot
Oh, yeah,
one
well,
of
this
those.
is, you could link summon one of your opponent's monsters.
Okay.
That's how they
It
would
makes sense.
attribute your.
I get from this thing that
Wrangle
I get.
Dragon.
But
Yeah,
I-
because
like,
I honestly
it
did not
doesn't
know where
really
to go
sound
with that
like
for a
me.
second. I was like, oh.
One of the most important cards, you really go.
Attempt to affect this card targeting your
Playing it.
I was actually surprised you pulled that out. You
Plus,
pulled
like,
the
I'm like,
fusion
okay, I
and then the
it's like,
Underworld
you get
Dragon,
it,
and
but
I was
it's like,
like,
man, it's the cards, like, the way I look at it is like, okay, get the cards, like.
You have one card in hand?
One card.
Still, like, yeah, I'm not gonna like, use something more reasonable.
Yeah.
Did you get more people buying the other cards to play?
Well, the thing though, it's so. The issue is, Konami is incompetent. And then also, the people who make current prices go up are insane. Like, genuine.
Drop force time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of crypto brothers. A lot of
Switch to attack.
Yeah.
Switch to attack.
That's a mess. You get a lot of questions.
I'll just-
spikes, and they will.
I'll just
stay
enter
forever
out.
because a lot of them.
Give me a card.
Don't actually understand
yeah, I can.
how to navigate a market. They just know.
Is there enough damage over there?
There should be.
And that's what
How
they
big is
do.
Brock?
They watch their
He's
Go For You video,
3.
and then they get
Three,
mad.
six,
Yeah, this is
No,
like-
yeah, that's not
They say a
enough
lot of
for him.
fucked up shit on Twitter,
GG's.
you know.
That's it.
All right, we're back. We did it. We went undefeated with Water Boys. Am I proud? It was a rogue day. I faced rogue decks all day. I'm not really worried about rogue decks. So you know, it doesn't really mean anything. I feel like in the grand scheme of things. All of our real players were either taking the weekend off or they were at Nats. So, well, yeah, it wasn't really too much to have to compete against today. But you know, I guess going past that, I could say that the deck did well. I love the 15 hand traps for sure. I mean, I'm just like consistently opening like a bunch of non-engine, which is really cool. And I don't think I bricked too often. I think I may have had like one brick today. I can't remember. I think there was a play where I just went like summon the Ice Jade, make Lancia pass. But then like if you're bricking it, it usually means you have like 2 to 3 to 4 hand traps. So it's like, you know, you brick, they play, you interrupt them, comes back to you, you play again. So it's not so bad. I think I did okay with the deck with the deck today in terms of like order of arrangements. I think it was one of my better days, which is cool. I guess cards I tested out is, yeah, so I played with Speaker at 1 today. That felt totally fine. I really like that. I just felt like she wasn't needing multiple copies, because you're always just kind of searching her, and then you also have other cards to get her out in the field. So I liked Speaker at 1, and what made me like Speaker at 1 even more was playing General. Playing General today, yeah, he was actually pretty cool. There were some neat little combo lines that I was seeing, and yeah, just getting another body on board was really nice. And then, you know, General, if you get General's also Speaker, because you can do like General, search medallion, search Speaker. Yeah, so I like General a lot. Let's see, what else we got today? Yeah, so I did end up getting the Ice Barrier trap right before the tournament started. I didn't end up playing with it though, because I felt like my deck wasn't really built around it. Like I just kind of felt like if I'm gonna have a card like that might just be potentially just a brick in my hand. I wanted to have. I feel like I need to have ways to like really utilize the card, and that would have been like Foolish Burial Goods, as well as playing a card like Droplet, so I can like send it for cost in case it's just like a brick in my hand. Because I do like that you can discard the trap with Revealer, and then yeah, you can search it with General, and that's cool. But I don't think there was ever a time today where I ever wanted to use General search for the trap. I think I searched Chains once, but mainly I was like really just searching for Medallion just to like loop additional bodies on board. A big takeaway for today was that, you know, I kept getting debarriered, but I played through a debarrier, and I would say that was thanks to Zealantis and General. Like, you know, just like I said, like that General, being able to put an extra body on board for link climbing, and then yeah, going into Cruel Enemy to make Zealantis was pretty disgusting, and then I was able to make a Toad after, which is really cool. So yeah, maybe it's just like luck of the hand, but you know, if I didn't have that hand, I would have had different cards, maybe more on engine to stop my opponent, slow him down, whatever. It was versus the Salad player, and so yeah, I mean, hands worked out in my favor for sure, but I would also say that yeah, the deck did really good today. The side, you know, the side's always being played with. I'm never really sure when it comes to the side deck. I didn't miss Warlock. I really don't. Maybe Warlock is needed for some matchups. Maybe it's just my locals, but I just don't feel like I really need the Warlock. I just think she's kind of a brick, and I don't feel like I need the additional Floodgate. I feel like the big general. I feel like he does all the work. Oh, I don't actually know if that extender, that level 5, that summons, if they control a monster and you control an ice barrier. I don't know if his name's actually called General. I just kind of assumed it was. Well, but yeah, so deck did really well. I still plan on playing with it. I think next week I'm gonna maybe look for something more with more power spells, and maybe like utilizing thrust, because there's some like neat stuff you can do. But yeah, that's next week's dilemma that I'll have to deal with. Yeah, so good locals today. I feel like there's really just not too much to take away. I didn't play against a whole lot of meta, so I was just kind of cruising. I'm happy that I finally won one, even if it's just rogue. I played against a couple decent players there at the end, so I definitely had a couple real matches. And yeah, I feel like at least like with the hand trap build, I think I'm really happy with where the deck is at. Also putting crossouts back in, I had them in the side deck. Really liked crossout. Crossout is good. I definitely do think crossout is a good addition for the deck. I felt like the balance between engine and non-engine is either perfect to my liking, or maybe just one card light on like engine. But we'll go over that in the deck profile here in a second. But yeah, so I've been seeing your guys' comments. All you guys are like commenting and like sending me stuff about mentioning the new Mermellanian support. I know, I've seen it. I am so excited. That's like, I feel like all I really care about. I did see that there was like one combo video already posted. It was like a 1.5 card combo, and it was like Prince and Prince and a dead card, which Prince being a 1 card combo is insane, because Prince was never a 1 card combo, and now he is. I will say though, I feel like I'm probably leaning away from the King Goliath, I think his name is, that fish guy. You know, I played with him before, and he's definitely a really cool one, like really cool combo card. And the combo is also playing with the World Chalice cards. I think the World Chalice stuff is cool, and King Goliath is cool, but then we need to take into account that our deck needs to be able to fit non-engine of some sort. And like, you know, I looked at the main deck, I think it was like 45, and I don't think I want to go back to this, like, you know, 45, 50 card water deck that's all gas, no defensive cards. I mean, maybe the deck is just that crazy. Maybe it pops that hard. You know, only time will tell when we start testing. But my initial thought is this should give water the capability to be competitively viable and consistent with a more condensed deck list, because it has so many more starters and extenders that I don't think those extra bricks are necessary. Like playing all the fishes. Like, I don't know if like Harpooner is like still needed in the deck, and like Fishboard Launcher maybe. I don't know. We'll need to play with it, but it just seems like that stuff's a little unnecessary, and it's going to cause a lot of brick hands. And so I think it's cool that, you know, everyone's playing with the combo lines, but I think it's important to, at least when I start testing, I'm going to be focusing on like just the core cards, and building a legitimate, more competitive strategy, rather than like trying to like build like the craziest board turn 1 only, but then when you go but then you know, normal game states, you open all the random bricks. Going second, you only open yeah. So I'm a little bit of rambling, but yeah, I'm gonna hit this deck profile real quick, and then yeah, we'll call it a day. All right, see you in a minute.
All right, so what's up, guys? We are here. Let's get into this deck profile real quick. I mean, not a lot has changed. This is a 40 card main. Same ice barriers you've been seeing, just playing with the ratios a lot, getting the deck down to 40 while trying to keep the non-engine high and keep the starter count high. So we'll just get into the ice barrier cards first. 3 ofs, played 3 revealer and 3 mage. Nothing has changed here. This is a standard. These are the best cards you want to open, want to play with. So yeah, I'm maxed out on those. 2 ofs, we just have Georges as our 2 of now. The only reason that this card is still a 2 of is because the second one does come up, where you know, typically you'll use one of your first turn, and then you can recycle this one. Like, so you'll go through this one, you'll make Lancey in your first turn, and then when you have Lancey in your field, you can summon it back to like summon back either like, you know, revealer, mage, or whatever other card. And then, but the reason you want second copy is so that way your follow-up, your follow-up revealer can have like a decent search target. Being George's probably the best one for the follow-up. So that's the only reason why we're playing 2. Other than that, I don't think 3 is needed because it's still, at the end of the day, just a brick, and you need to have other cards to play first. So I don't want to be maxing out on this guy. Next, one of, have an assortment here. So yeah, so the big general, one of, he's your main combo, main floodgate. Did not miss the warlock. I did add Wayne to the list. I really do like Wayne because he basically acts as additional copies of Speaker and Georges and any other ice barrier. So how he works is that if your opponent controls a monster and you control an ice barrier, you can special summon him and then add an ice barrier spell or trap from deck to your hand. And then he has another floodgate effect where while he's on the field, your opponent's spell and traps get banished when they go to the graveyard. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so the main reason I liked him was because yes, he acts as additional copies of Speaker and Georges and any other ice barrier because he can search your medallion, which will then search the ice barrier you need. The main reason you want to play him though is because he acts as additional body, which is very beneficial when you're trying to have enough monsters to like either have Lancia and Tribute Fodder for Mage, or you're trying to link climb, or you're trying to just press the board, bait interruptions. Yeah, so all that's really good. And yeah, Wayne was actually really good. I didn't think he'd be that strong, just because how he's like kind of strictly like a go second card. But there are some pretty interesting combo lines where you can go. Let's say you have like Revealer and Mage in hand. You can go like normal Revealer, effect Revealer, pitch Mage, and then Revealer can summon your Georges, and then you can do Chain Link 1 Georges, Chain Link 2 Mage. Mage will add Wayne. And then Georges will resolve, special summoning Wayne, and then Wayne can search Medallion, activate Medallion to search search your Speaker, and that way, that way you can build a bunch of bodies, get to still get to like full combo through like having Speaker and Mage in rotation, plus you have a bunch of bodies. Yeah, so it seems pretty nice, and that was just like some random line I'd seen when I was playtesting with the cards. But yeah, I really do like Wayne. I think he's a good addition to the deck. So next for other one-ups. Yeah, so Speaker, down to 1. I used to think, first I was thinking you'll play this at 3, then play it at 2 because kind of for the same reason. Originally I went from 3 to 2 because I'm thinking that this card's not a starter. It only plays with additional cards. You have other cards in rotation first, and so in that sense, I'm thinking, okay, I'll have 1 for the first turn, 1 for the follow-up. But then I realized that there's no actual real Speaker for the follow-up, that you don't actually ever really need to have Speaker for follow-up. That really is really just Georges. So one, you can always rotate this card with Mage. So if you really do need this copy back, you can always use Mage effect to add it back. As well as you only really ever need Speaker for the main combo line, and you're not even always going for the rank 4 combo. And so if you don't have access to that, she's really just not necessary, and by removing Speaker, it's just one less brick you have in the deck, and she's searchable by a plethora of ways. Yes, by Medallion, also by Wayne, also by Mage, as well as searchable through like cards like Fool's Burial. So yeah, I felt like Speaker could be deemed as a one-of card because it's really only needed for the first turn combo, and then you're kind of clear. And then be still rotator. So yeah, I liked her at 1, and I don't think I'll be reverting back at this moment. And then yeah, just the 1 Hexa. If I wasn't playing Swap Frogs, I would be playing more Hexas. But I really do think that with the Swap Frogs, your starter count's just fine. I'm at 14 starters in this deck, and so the 1 of Hexa, I've never felt like I needed more copies. Yeah, it'd be cool to have, Hexa instead of Swap in some instances, so that way your other ice barriers can trigger and, play. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's ever really affected me, and I'm really happy with just playing Hexa at 1 with this current list. At least when trying to fit all the non-engine in. Next for spells, 3 Medallion and the 1 Chain. Yeah, 1 Chain, don't need more copies of it. It's a great extender. And then I played the 3 Medallions. I did not play the Ice Barrier Trap. I did obtain it, and I was thinking about playing it, but I wasn't able to change my deck around it yet. I don't really think I missed it. Whenever I was using Wayne, I always saw myself wanting to search Medallion or search Chains. So yeah, I think that lineup is just fine currently. And maybe I'll add the Trap if I play other cards to pair with it, but I don't think it's necessary. Next for other engine cards. 3 swaps because we want to max out on additional starters, 2 Rans and 1 Burial. So we bumped down Ran to 2 here. I bumped down Rand to 2, mainly because again, it's the same as like Wayne and Georges and Speaker, that they're not starters by themselves, and you need other cards to pair with them. And yeah, Rand's one of the better ones because it just takes another water, but you can really only play so much with the Rand, and I felt like it was more important to be maxing out the swaps to have starters than it was to max out on, you know, a very powerful extender, yes, but not very powerful when you don't have waters to pair with it, because you can open, like, because especially like in this deck specific where you're playing so much non-engine, it's very likely that you can open one water and then 4 hand traps. And so in those instances, I wanted to have it more likely that I'm opening my 1-card starters, so that way I can at least play the game rather than just a Rand and just you know, just pass play. Plus, you know, if you're going like full combo, you're drawing 4. You'll typically be drawing into this anyways. And it was always nice extender to see when I saw it. But yeah. But Rand at 2, honestly, I felt just fine today. I'll need to watch back my games and see how often I was or wasn't seeing this. But I think 2 Rand in this deck is just fine, at least like with this current build. And then yeah, Foolish Burial as the additional starter, as well as just the fact that it has so much utility in the form of, yes, we can send Mage, but you know, if you have Chains, or if you have like, you know, Georges, or if you have like Wayne, these are all cards that can pair with your other Ice Barrier cards, so that way you can use Fool's Burial in like other ways, in like case you, because there were definitely multiple hands where I was opening like Mage plus Swap and Foolish, you know, a combination of cards that all dump Mage and do the same exact thing. That's why I like Foolish Burial, because it does have the offer the utility of being able to send Speaker, because you really only need Speaker in the graveyard for the combo, as well as even sending like Revealer in case you have like Chains or Georges, or Wayne to get to Georges, to then you know, get a body on board, because you can send the Revealer and like chains it back, or same with Georges, summon it back. Yeah, so I really like the utility that Foolish Burial offers, as and then above all, it's being a 1-card starter in some sense. So yeah, that is the engine. Engine is 22 cards, and so then we played 18 non-engine, and so I was still on the 15 hand traps, which was 3 Nib, 3 Droll, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, and 3 Imperm. This just seemed like the best lineup. I was pretty happy with it. I saw a pretty good balance of them all day. You know, sometimes Droll feels insane, sometimes it feels really bad. Sometimes Nib feels really good, sometimes it feels really bad. These are all very consistent, I feel like. And then, you know, cards like Mourner and Ogre, they all kind of rotate in and out depending on how I'm feeling, depending if like how I will feel like I need to build the deck for certain matchups. But yeah, this felt really good. I was really happy with just all the hand traps. It feels crazy being able to play a deck that's like, so, you know, just 1-card reliant, and you just play a bunch of non-engine. And then I just played 2 tactics and a call by. I have tactics to 2 because I just want to have multiple ways, you know, to extend, especially when going first. You know, if you open this in a 1-card starter and they stop you, this will typically draw you into the cards you need. But if not drawing into cards you need, because when you're drawing off tactics, you're only drawing engine that's like all playable, because just about all the engine in this deck is playable. If you have like a Revealer on field and it gets like ashed, and you tactics, there's a million cards that you can draw to pair with that card or to continue extending, and so yeah, tactics felt great, as well as being a really good go second card. And then yeah, call by because it's, you know, you gotta respect it and what it does. But yeah, so, and then, you know, honestly, and then with tactics, if you weren't drawing engine to play, you know, off the Revealer that it gets ashed, then you're probably just drawing hand traps, which means you're forcing your opponent to skip a turn anyways. So yeah, so that was it for the main deck. Like I said, that was 40. And then so for links for our extra deck, played an enemy in Zealantis. I did cut the Little Knight. I did not miss it. Maybe there were scenarios where I maybe would have won it, but I'll have to look back and check. But the Zealantis actually did come up, which is awesome, because debut of like testing this card with this deck, I get debarriered, and that's another really cool reason why I like Wayne so much, is that Wayne just being able, like, between Georges and, you know, Wayne, even if you get debarriered, like, these guys offer so many bodies. I mean, you can off of having like a swap discard Mage, and then, like, you know, Mage searches Medallion, searches this, which then searches Medallion, which then searches this, which then summons the Mage. I mean, you can just build up so many bodies, and you always have other cards in rotation too. And so just being able to put up a bunch of bodies to link climb into the Zealantis. I was able to link climb into Zealantis the field, and then afterwards make a rank 4 play into a Toad. And so literally using all my extra deck that isn't synchros. So yeah, Zealantis I think maybe isn't always relevant. It was only against Rogue that I played against, but, you know, it's better than nothing. and might be able to stall you a turn, especially if like hand traps to like defend yourself on the crackback. So yeah, so that felt pretty good. Never felt like I needed more than one enemy. And I think the only other link I would really be considering playing right now is maybe like the Water Charmer, maybe Little Knight still, Almirage as well. I did cut the Almirage because I felt like I had enough ways. I felt like my deck was pretty consistent at getting Mage in the graveyard, so I didn't really feel like I wanted to play without having that, you know, that worst case scenario extra deck card. And yeah, and it was fine. I never felt like I needed it, so maybe I'll continue without playing it. Next, just played a Bahamut Toad for the Xyz. Didn't have room for the Kraken, and I don't feel like you can like really spam out rank 4s in this deck. It really, especially like for my deck, because I'm only playing the one speaker, so the rank 4s only come up, you know, just the one time, and so obviously you shouldn't play Bahamut Toad. Now for the main lineup here, got our synchros. Yeah, so we have our 11 as the 0, the 2 Lancias, and just pull out now the 1 Trishula. Yeah, so second, I don't think the second Lancia ever came up. Maybe it did. But yeah, this is just like super safe to play with. But I still haven't gotten nibbed on Lancia. I can't wait to get nibbed on Lancia so I can go Trishula them. I did actually make the 0 hard one time. I still haven't had my Lancia dealt with, like removed properly so I could like, you know, use its effects. I'm still waiting for it. But yeah, these feel really good, feel really safe, and I don't think I plan on playing with these numbers. I still really do think I like Lancia too. Next, played Gamir and Chinning. This is just standard. It's just, you know, it's like some games, some matches you're gonna be so thankful you have the Gamir. Some matches you're gonna be so thankful you have the Chinning. I think it's just important to play both of them and have that flexibility, since it's like the main way your deck plays is like, at least the way my deck plays is like, you know, Georges into Revealer or Speaker for a 10, or the Ice Jade into a 10. Next, my other 9 I played was Croc for the combo. And then for 8s, I played Dragite and White Aura Whale. I want to test, you know, another way of like, you know, breaking boards and like pushing for damage. And I chose like this one over Krail Dragon because Krail Dragon requires an Aqua Tuner, I believe. So it's a little bit limited on how you can play it. Where like with this card, you can make it with Georges as well. And so I just want to be able to have that flexibility and like always be able to hit like or get to my going second level 8. I think I did make the Dragite once today. I think maybe on or off camera. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean this never came up, but in theory it can. And then, you know, this can't come up because you always need to have something that you can at least make when you like don't open very well or get to like Speaker and like, you know, full combo. And then I played Donna and Coral, which yeah, Donna's still really good. Really like it going first. And Coral, you know, I would like to play too. I don't think I've ever needed it though. So yeah, I think actually Coral is just fine at 1. You know, Coral's for the combo. Another reason I liked Donna that I noticed is, so let's say all you have is like, let's see here. I don't know. This is a pretty bad example, but like, okay, so in game states I noticed where I was limited to just having like, let's just say like Mage and a monster, and this would be more typical with the Almirage, because you played the Almirage, then a 1 card Mage could do this for you. But I noticed that like what Donna also lets you do is like check for additional extenders before you just commit to the Dragite, because you can go like Mage, you would tribute your monster, and then you would summon 3 tokens, and then you could synchro your Mage and one of the tokens, and then go into your Coral, and then before you just commit to the Dragite, to have an opportunity to continue playing, you can synchro the Coral and the token into Donna, and then get that 1 additional draw right before you pass. Because, you know, again, it's like if you just open a way to do like the 1 card Mage combo, and you don't have any other extenders in your hand, you just full with hand traps, well, odds are if you draw, it's very likely that you'll draw any of your starters, because we have so many. I mean, this field right here, if you open like maybe Chains, depending on like what your graveyard is, maybe like Speaker, depending on like what your field or board state looks like. You also have the 3 medallions. I mean, so there's a plethora of like cards that like if you open, like mainly if you draw into like any of these 5 cards, and you've already decked in a little bit, you've always searched a little bit, you've also already drawn your 5 cards, and none of them were these cards. So you draw these, or the Ice Jade with a random water in your hand. So there's additional extenders as well that we can be like addressing here. So we have all these extenders that we can be drawing, and even like, you know, like, so Chains to a degree as well, and Speaker. I mean, we can draw any of these cards and potentially like continue playing before we fully commit to the Dragite, just because well, like mainly this board state off the fact that this turns your medallion into like, you know, a Georges line, but then, you know, also potentially like, you know, how your hand looks, you know, drawing a Ran. There's just a lot of options here, and so I just like I like being able to like check my hand and like check my last draw before I commit to it, because then, you know, if you draw nothing, then you just synchro off and you go to an untargetable Dragite, which is even stronger because now they can't just use up an imperm on it, and then you're gonna get to this board anyway, so might as well get an extra draw early and potentially be able to extend further before you fully commit before and passing play. So yeah, that was the extra deck. Currently, I am pretty happy with the extra deck. I think at this point, I don't think there's really too much I want to change, too much I can change. I think this card is definitely a flex, but it's probably important to have something going second. I'll continue to be looking at Zealand to see how truly effective it is, although I do think it's really nice now that I felt a lot more comfortable than ever before playing through Barrier, although it's still not optimal, but you just be able to have the option was pretty cool. And then in the side deck, I played a D-Shifter for cross-out target, played a Magnemite Juice Worm in case I played against, you know, light dark decks like the Fiendsmith cards and Rebel and all that goodness. There was no meta here today, so these didn't really come up at all. I played against Blue Eyes, but I mean, we're not preparing for Blue Eyes out here. And then I played 3 crossouts. I do like 3 crossouts a lot, actually. Going back and forth with it, I did decide I want to stick with it. I just think I want it in the side deck. I think mainly, yes, we want to hit shifter with it. But also being able to hit the D barrier. I only played 1 D barrier today, and being able to play D barrier off the cross out when going second just seems really strong, because you can, like, you know, if you hand trap your opponent twice, you have a cross out in hand, plus like a starter or 2, plus you're drawing a card. I mean, that can let you just play through about anything. So yeah, I really like cross out, and it did actually come up where I had the cross out for the D barrier, but it got hit with the counter trap that I couldn't play around, so I just had to kind of accept it. But yeah, crossout's really good, and I think they came up more than once today. And then yeah, just the 1 D barrier. Yeah, you know, having multiple D barriers is cool, especially because you can like draw into them. But that's kind of also the kind of the idea is if you go full combo, you can draw 4 cards, and you avoid thin your deck so much that you have a pretty high likelihood of drawing the D barrier. I'm going first, and then yeah, I just wanted to play with other cards, so I had to cut down my other copies to make other cards fit. Next, I played 2 Cosmic. It was for like Snake Eye, for like Skill Drain, Respect, and you know, other like random matchups that I wasn't prepared for, like maybe like Runic maybe. I wanted to play 3. I just couldn't decide on what card I wanted to be cutting down for it. So I just went with the 2, and maybe I want to play more. I just haven't. Honestly, I just don't respect backward removal, and I maybe like me to put some more respect on it. But yeah, currently just playing the 2 Cosmics, and the side deck will always change. So except the crossouts, I think those will be staying for the future. And then the last 3 here, I did play like the board breaker stuff again, the 3 Evenly and 3 Dark Ruler. I think I'm gonna just keep going back and forth, and I can't decide on whether I feel like Droplets the correct play or Dark Ruler is. And then for the Evenlies, these are truly like the flex spot. I really don't know what I want this card to be. There were some matchups I was preparing for that I was thinking Evenly would be good for, but really this could be anything, you know, like a Lightning Storm. They could be another, honestly, a really good pick might actually be playing like Change of Heart, Double Mind Control. That might be a route I want to go. I also might want to really do want to throw Thrust in the mix here and see how Thrust works in the deck. I think this will be doing next. I put together last second, and so I think if I play the Iceberg Trapped, these definitely become droplets, which also potentially get mained at that point. But you know, in theory, like, you know, these have matchups they can hit. So I just want to be prepared for like cards where like the hand traps weren't doing too much work, like just combo decks where like soft hand traps don't like really affect them too much. So yeah, that's it for the profile today. Yeah, we'll be on the next week, and I'll see how I feel like moving the deck around. Yeah, and so until then, thanks for watching. Peace.